Hello everyone, and welcome to today's lesson. My name is Sarah, and I am so happy you are here. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most important skills in English, how to greet someone and how to introduce yourself. This is a very important topic because it is often the first thing you do when you meet new people. The first impression you make can change the way people see you. If you know how to greet and introduce yourself correctly, you will feel more confident and people will enjoy talking to you. Think about it. Every relationship starts with a greeting. It can be meeting a friend for the first time, starting a conversation with a coworker, or introducing yourself in a class. Even if your English is not perfect, the way you greet and introduce yourself can make people think, "Wow, this person is friendly and confident." On the other hand, if you are shy, nervous, or unsure of what to say, the conversation might feel awkward. That is why we are here today, to help you feel natural and confident in these moments. In English, greetings are not only about words, they also include your tone of voice, your body language, and your smile. For example, if you say hello with a big smile, you sound friendly. But if you say hello very quietly and look at the floor, you might seem nervous or unfriendly. So, in this lesson, we will not only learn the right words, but also how to use them in the right way. Introducing yourself is also more than just saying your name. Yes, you can say, "My name is Sarah," but that is only the beginning. You can also share where you are from, what you do, or something interesting about yourself. This helps the other person know more about you, and it makes the conversation easier. If you only say your name, the conversation might stop quickly. But if you add more details, the other person can ask you more questions, and you can start a nice conversation. In this lesson, we are going to learn greetings for different situations. Formal greetings, for work, school, or meeting someone for the first time. Informal greetings, for friends, family, and people you know well. Casual greetings, for relaxed situations like parties, cafes, or online chats. We will also learn how to introduce yourself in different ways. For example, basic introductions. "Hello, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you." Extended introductions. "Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm from Canada and I work as an English teacher. I love meeting new people." Friendly introductions. "Hey, I'm Sarah. I'm a teacher and I'm really excited to be here today." One very important thing to remember is that English introductions can be short and simple, but they should always be polite and clear. You do not need to use difficult vocabulary to sound professional or friendly. The key is to speak slowly, smile, and make eye contact. We will also talk about common mistakes that learners make when greeting and introducing themselves. Some people translate directly from their language to English, but the greeting might sound strange or too formal. Others use the wrong tone. So even if the words are correct, they sound cold or unfriendly. We will fix these problems today. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to use the correct greeting for different situations. Introduce yourself clearly and confidently. Avoid common mistakes in greetings and introductions. Make a positive first impression in English. I want you to imagine a situation. You are at an international conference. You don't know anyone. You see a group of people speaking in English. You want to join the conversation, but you are not sure what to say. If you know the right greeting and introduction, you can walk up to them and say, "Hi, I'm your name. I'm from your country. It's nice to meet you all." This small step can open the door to new friendships, business opportunities, or even job offers. Remember, greeting and introducing yourself is like opening the door to communication. If you open it politely and warmly, people will be happy to welcome you in. If you open it too quickly or without care, people might feel uncomfortable. So, today we will practice opening that door in the best way possible. This is not just a lesson for beginners. Even if you have been learning English for years, you can still improve your greetings and introductions. Sometimes we get used to saying the same phrase like, "Hi, how are you?" and forget that there are many other ways to say hello. Learning a variety of greetings and introductions makes you sound more natural and fluent. So, get ready to smile, speak, and connect with people in English. By the end of this lesson, you will have all the tools you need to greet and introduce yourself like a native speaker. Let's get started. Part 1. Common greetings for every situation. When you meet someone in English, the first words you say are very important. They create the first impression. If you use the right greeting, the conversation will feel warm and friendly. If you use the wrong greeting, it may sound strange or too formal for the situation. So, let's learn how to greet people correctly in different situations. 1. Greetings for the morning, afternoon, and evening. In English, we often change our greeting depending on the time of day. This is common in polite conversations, especially when meeting someone for the first time. Good morning. We say this from the time we wake up until around 12 o'clock p.m. Example. Good morning, Mr. Smith. How are you today? Good afternoon. We say this from 12 p.m. to about 5 p.m. Example. Good afternoon, Sarah. How's your day going? Good evening. We use this from about 5 o'clock p.m. until nighttime. Example. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the meeting. These are polite and formal greetings. You can use them with people you don't know well, in professional settings, or when speaking to older people. 2. Casual greetings for friends and family. When you speak to friends, classmates, or family, you can use more relaxed greetings. Hi. Simple and friendly. Example. Hi, John. Nice to see you. Hello. Also friendly, but a little more formal than hi. Example. Hello, Maria. How have you been? Hey. Very casual, mostly with close friends. Example. Hey, Lisa. What's up? These greetings are short and easy. They make you sound natural and confident. 3. Greetings for informal conversations. Sometimes you meet someone and you want to sound friendly but not too formal. You can combine a greeting with a question. Hi, how are you? Hello, how's it going? Hey, what's new? These are great for starting small talk. 4. Special greetings. There are also special greetings for certain occasions. Happy New Year! Merry Christmas! Congratulations! These are used in special moments and celebrations. In this first part, we have learned different ways to greet people depending on the time, situation, and relationship. In the next part, we will move to introducing yourself so you can start conversations with confidence. Part 2. Introducing yourself in different contexts. Now that you know the basics of greetings, let's move to the next step, introducing yourself. When you meet someone for the first time, your introduction is like your personal business card. It tells people who you are and creates the first impression. A good introduction is clear, polite, and friendly. 1. The basic structure of a self-introduction. No matter where you are, in school, at work, at a party, or online, you can follow a simple structure. Greet the person. Say your name. Add a simple detail about yourself, where you're from, what you do, or something you like. Optionally, ask a question to continue the conversation. Example. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from London. I work as an English teacher. How about you? This is short, but it opens the door for the other person to talk. 2. Introducing yourself in informal situations. When talking to friends, classmates, or people of your age, you can keep it casual. Use friendly body language, smile, and speak in a relaxed tone. Examples. Good morning, my name is Sarah Johnson. I'm a project manager at Green Tech. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sarah Smith and I work in marketing. Tip. Use your full name in formal contexts and avoid slang. Your tone should be polite and confident. 4. Adding extra information to make it memorable. Sometimes adding a small detail about yourself helps people remember you. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from London and I'm passionate about cooking. Hello, I'm Sarah, a musician from New York. I play the piano. That extra piece of information gives the other person something to connect with. 5. Practice exercise. Try to introduce yourself in 3 different ways: casual, formal, fun, or memorable. Record yourself or practice with a partner. Pay attention to your tone, body language, and eye contact. Part 3. Adding extra details about yourself. Hello again, this is Sarah. We've learned how to greet people and how to say your name. Now, let's make your introduction richer and more interesting by adding more details about yourself. When you meet someone, you don't just say, "Hi, I'm Sarah, nice to meet you." You can also share where you're from, what you do, your hobbies, and even a fun fact about yourself. This helps people remember you and feel closer to you. 1. Talking about where you're from. After your name, you can say where you are from. Examples: I'm from Cameroon. I'm from Paris, France. I come from a small town near London. If you want to be friendly, you can add more. I'm from Cameroon. It's a beautiful country in Central Africa. I'm from Canada. It's very cold in the winter. Adding one little detail makes your introduction more natural. Practice. Say, I'm from your country or city. Add one interesting thing about your home place. 2. Talking about what you do. You can tell people your job or what you study. Examples: I'm a student. I'm an English teacher. I work in a bank. I'm a software engineer. If you want to sound more natural, add a short extra detail. I'm a student. I'm studying computer science. I'm a teacher. I teach young children. You can also use this phrase: I work as a job. Example: I work as a nurse. 3. Talking about your hobbies. When you share your hobbies, it makes the conversation more personal. Examples: in my free time, I like reading books. I enjoy playing football. I love cooking. I like listening to music. You can connect your hobbies to your introduction. I'm from Italy and I love cooking Italian food. I'm a student and I enjoy playing guitar. 4. Sharing a fun fact. A fun fact is something interesting or unusual about you. Examples: I can speak 3 languages. I've been to 5 different countries. I have a twin brother. Why add a fun fact? Because people will remember you better. If you say, "Hi, I'm Sarah and I love hiking in the mountains," they might think, "Oh yes, Sarah who likes hiking." 5. Putting it all together. Here's a simple structure for a full introduction. Greet. Say your name. Say where you're from. Say what you do. Share hobbies or a fun fact. End with a polite phrase. Example: Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from London, England. I'm an English teacher, and I teach adults online. In my free time, I enjoy painting and reading novels. It's nice to meet you. Another example: Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm from Kenya. I'm a student studying business management. I love playing basketball. Nice to meet you. 6. Practice exercise. Now let's practice together. Fill in the blanks and say it out loud. Hi, I'm Wang. I'm from I'm a I like Taig. Nice to meet you. Do it 3 times with different hobbies or facts. The more you practice, the easier it will feel. 7. Tips for speaking confidently. Smile. It makes you friendly and approachable. Make eye contact, shows you are confident. Speak slowly and clearly, don't rush. Practice every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. You can even practice in front of a mirror or with a friend. The goal is to make your introduction automatic so you can say it any time without thinking too much. That's how you can make your self-introduction richer and more memorable. In the conclusion, I'll help you review everything we've learned and give you an important challenge for your English learning journey. Thank you so much for watching this video on how to introduce yourself and greetings in English. I hope by now you feel more confident and comfortable with these essential skills that are the very first step in making connections and communicating effectively in any English-speaking environment. Let me take a moment to summarize the key points we covered, so you can remember them easily and practice on your own. Introducing yourself and greeting others are not just about words. They are about making a good impression and showing respect. Whether you are meeting someone for the first time, joining a meeting, or just chatting with new friends, these phrases and tips will help you start on the right foot. First, we learned some of the most common greetings you can use every day. Simple words like hello, hi, and good morning are the easiest and friendliest ways to say hello. But greetings change depending on the time of day and the formality of the situation. For example, you can say good afternoon or good evening later in the day, and when speaking to someone you respect or don't know well, adding sir or ma'am is polite. Don't forget informal greetings like hey or what's up, which are great with friends or people your age. Second, we explored how to introduce yourself properly, starting with my name is the most common and clear way to tell someone who you are. You can also say I'm, which is shorter but equally polite. It's always nice to add some additional information like where you are from, your job, or something you enjoy. For example, my name is Sarah and I'm from Cameroon. I work as a teacher. This makes the conversation more interesting and gives the other person something to respond to. We also discussed the importance of asking questions in return. After you introduce yourself, asking, "What's your name?" or "Where are you from?" helps keep the conversation going. Remember, conversations are two-way streets. If you just talk about yourself without showing interest in the other person, it can feel one-sided. So, be curious and friendly by asking simple questions back. Another important point is the body language and tone of voice you use when greeting and introducing yourself. A warm smile, eye contact, and a clear voice make you seem confident and welcoming, even if you feel shy or nervous. Practicing these nonverbal signals can help you make a positive impression. People respond not only to what you say, but how you say it. We also looked at some common mistakes learners make and how to avoid them. For example, sometimes people speak too fast or use complicated words when a simple phrase would be better. It's okay to keep your greetings and introductions short and clear. Now, I want to encourage you to practice regularly. Learning new phrases is not enough if you don't use them. Try to introduce yourself to people in real life or even in front of a mirror. Practice with friends or classmates who are also learning English. You can even record yourself to listen and improve your pronunciation and intonation. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Also, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Every learner makes them, and it's part of the process. What's important is to keep trying and learn from each experience. Confidence grows with practice and patience. If you want to take your skills to the next level, try to expand your vocabulary related to introductions and greetings. For example, learn phrases like nice to meet you, pleased to meet you, how are you today, or it's a pleasure to meet you. These phrases make your conversation sound polite and friendly. Remember, greetings and introductions are the gateway to building friendships, finding jobs, and opening doors to new opportunities. When you introduce yourself well, people listen and want to know more about you. It's the very first step in creating a positive connection. Before I finish, here are a few final tips to keep in mind. Be yourself. Authenticity is more important than perfect grammar. Speak naturally and confidently. Listen carefully. Pay attention to how native speakers greet each other and introduce themselves in movies, shows, or conversations. You can learn a lot from real examples. Use your own style. Feel free to add your personality to your introductions. You don't have to sound robotic or like a textbook. Stay positive. A positive attitude shines through your greetings and introductions. making others feel comfortable around you. I truly believe that mastering these simple but powerful English skills will help you in many parts of your life. Whether you are traveling, studying, or working, the ability to introduce yourself and greet others politely and naturally is priceless. Thank you again for joining me in this lesson. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new lessons. Also, feel free to leave a comment below with your favorite greeting or a question you have about introductions. I love reading your messages and helping you improve your English. Keep practicing every day, and soon you will see that introducing yourself and greeting others becomes second nature. Don't give up. Your English journey is just beginning, and every small step counts. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.